Blackpink. Referred to as the biggest girl group in the world, Blackpink is the most successful Korean girl group internationally. But how did they become that famous? The formation. Blackpink began forming when YG Entertainment held tryouts worldwide for preteen or teenage recruits to create a new girl group after launching its first major one, 2NE1, in 2009. Preparations for Blackpink's debut began as early as 2011, when YG Entertainment revealed on November 14 that their new girl group would debut in the early half of 2012 and feature at least 7 members. Since then, numerous news and rumors surfaced surrounding the new girl group's debut being delayed, although there had been no official information. It was only on May 18, 2016, that YG Entertainment confirmed the girl group would debut that July, stating that the members were selected through years of stiff competition. Jennie was the first group member revealed. On June 1, 2016 she joined YG Entertainment as a trainee in 2010 after moving back to South Korea from New Zealand. She had been introduced to the public for the first time in 2012 in a photo titled, "Who's That Girl?" on YG Entertainment's website on April 10. Jennie continued to be promoted as a member of the new girl group through multiple collaborations. She starred in G-Dragon's 2012 music video for That XX, from his one-of-a-kind EP and featured in the song Black, from his 2013 album Coup d'Etat 2013 and Lee Hi's song Special, from her album First Love 2013. Lisa was revealed as the new girl group's second member on June 8, 2016. She was the only individual among 4,000 applicants to pass the 2010 YG Entertainment audition in her native country Thailand and became the label's first foreign trainee in 2011. She was first introduced in May 2012 in a video that was posted on YG Entertainment's YouTube channel, titled, "Who's That Girl?" Lisa also appeared in the music video for Taeyong's Ring a Linga in 2013. She became a spokesperson for streetwear brand Nona 9 On in 2015 and cosmetics brand Moonshot in 2016. Jisoo was revealed as the new group's third member on June 15, 2016. She joined YG Entertainment as a trainee in July 2011 and appeared in several advertisements and music videos in her pre-debut years, including Spoiler Plus Happy Ending, 2014, from Epic High's studio album Shoebox and Hye Soo-hun's music video, I'm Different, 2014. She also made a cameo appearance in 2015 drama The Producer. Rosé was the final member to be revealed, on June 22, 2016. She ranked first among 700 applicants in the 2012 YG Entertainment audition in Australia, after which she signed a trainee contract with the label and moved to Seoul to begin training. She featured in G-Dragon's track, Without You, 2012 from One of a Kind, credited as from YG New Girl Group, until her official public introduction. On June 29, YG Entertainment confirmed that the new girl group would have 4 members instead of the originally planned 9 and revealed its official name as Blackpink. According to a label representative, the group's name meant, pretty isn't everything, and symbolized that they are a team that encompasses not only beauty, but also great talent. Blackpink released their first dance practice video on July 6, which garnered much public attention. On July 29, YG Entertainment confirmed that Blackpink's debut would be on August 8, 2016. Debut and rising popularity. Blackpink released their debut single album, Square One, on August 8, 2016, consisting of tracks, Boombaya, and Whistle. They charted at number 1 and 2 on the Billboard World Digital Song Sales chart, making Blackpink the fastest act to achieve such a feat and the third YG Entertainment artist to hold the top 2 positions simultaneously after Psy and Big Bang. Whistle quickly topped the Gaon digital, download, streaming, and mobile charts. The group also reached number 1 on the weekly popularity, music video, and K-pop music video charts of China's biggest music streaming service, QQ Music. Blackpink's first music show performance aired on August 14, 2016, on SBS's Inkigayo. They won first place on Inkigayo 13 days after their debut, breaking the then record for the shortest time from debut for a girl group to win on a music program. They wrapped up promotions for Square One on September 11, 2016, with another win on Inkigayo. Blackpink released their second single album, Square Two, consisting of tracks, Playing with Fire, and Stay, on November 1, 2016. The group began promotions on Inkigayo on November 6 and on Minette's M Countdown on November 10. Playing with Fire was Blackpink's second single to reach number 1 on the Billboard World Digital Song Sales chart and the first K-pop girl group song to chart on the Canadian Hot 100. Blackpink's commercial success in their first 5 months earned them several rookie awards at major Korean year-end music award shows, including the Asia Artist Awards, Melon Music Awards, Golden Disc Awards, Seoul Music Awards, and Gaon Chart Music Awards. Additionally, Billboard named them one of the best new K-pop groups of 2016. On January 17, 2017, Blackpink revealed the name of their fan club, Blink, a portmanteau of Black and Pink. On June 22, the group released their first standalone digital single, As If It's Your Last. It was described as a mixed genre of music and a change of sound from their previous releases. The song peaked at number 3 on the Gaon digital chart and at number 13 on Billboard's Bubbling Under Hot 100 chart, which gave them the highest charting Korean song by a group in America at the time and made Blackpink the highest charting Korean group since Wonder Girls in 2009. It also debuted at number 1 on Billboard's World Digital Song Sales chart 1 day after release, making it their third number 1 on the chart. The music video for the song later went on to break the record for the most liked music video by a Korean girl group on YouTube, as well as the most viewed K-pop group music video in the first 24 hours of release. International breakthrough. On January 6, 2018, Blackpink released the first episode of their first reality show, Blackpink House, which comprised 12 episodes released throughout 2018 following the 4 members spending 100 days of vacation as they moved into their new dorm, via their official V Live and YouTube channels. On June 15, 2018, the group released their first Korean-language EP, Square Up. In South Korea, Square Up debuted at #1 on Gaon Albums chart and was certified platinum by the Korea Music Content Association (KMCA) for selling 250,000 units. The lead single, DDU-Do, peaked at #1 on the digital, download, streaming, and mobile charts on Gaon for 3 weeks, while Forever Young peaked at #2. Both songs were certified platinum by the KMCA for surpassing 2,500,000 downloads and 100 million streams in the country. DDU-Do debuted at #55 on the Billboard Hot 100, making Blackpink the highest charting Korean girl group in the US, and at #39 on the US Streaming Songs chart, making Blackpink the first K-pop girl group to enter the chart. Square Up also brought the group their first entry in the highest charting album by an all-female K-pop group at the time of its release on the Billboard 200, debuting at #40. The EP also topped the Billboard World Albums chart. YouTube's official tally saw the music video for DDU-Do garner a total of 36.2 million views within 24 hours after its release, making it the most viewed online video in the first 24 hours by a Korean act and the second most watched music video of all time in first 24 hours of release at the time, also that it is the most viewed MV by K-pop group till date with 2 billion plus views. On October 19, 2018, English singer Dua Lipa released Kiss and Make Up with Blackpink, a new track on the re-released edition of her self-titled debut album. Kiss and Make Up became the group's second entry in the UK singles chart, peaking at #36, and their first top 40 entry. They were the first female Korean group and third Korean act overall to reach the top 40. It also debuted at #93 on the Billboard Hot 100, marking Blackpink's second entry in the chart and making them the only Korean girl group to score multiple entries on the chart. In mid-October 2018, an announcement of Jennie's official solo debut was made. 43 Following a series of promotional teasers, it was revealed she would release a single album titled Solo with a lead single of the same name. Solo debuted on Gaon Music chart at #1 and achieved a triple crown for simultaneously topping the domestic digital, download, and streaming charts. The single remained on the digital and mobile charts for 2 further consecutive weeks and on the streaming chart for a further 3 consecutive weeks. Solo was certified platinum for streaming by the KMCA and soon won the Song of the Year award for the month of November at the 8th Gaon Chart Music Awards, as well as the Digital Bonsang Award at the 34th Golden Disc Awards. Overseas, Solo topped the Billboard's World Digital Songs chart at the time of release. The music video for Solo became the most viewed by a female Korean solo artist of all time within a 24-hour period on YouTube. Jennie also became the first and only female Korean solo artist to surpass 300 million views on the platform within 6 months of release. Blackpink made their American debut at the Universal Music Group's 2019 Grammy Artist Showcase, an invite-only event at the Row in downtown Los Angeles on February 9, 2019. The group subsequently appeared on several American television shows, including The Late Show with Stephen Colbert and Good Morning America. That March, they became the first ever K-pop girl group to cover Billboard magazine. Blackpink's third extended play, Kill This Love, was released on April 5, 2019, alongside a single of the same name. The EP debuted at #3 on the Gaon album chart and was certified 2 times platinum for selling 500,000 units in the country, and the lead single peaked at #2 on the Gaon digital chart. Kill This Love also debuted at #24 on the Billboard 200, while the lead single reached #41 on the Hot 100, becoming the highest charting releases by a female Korean act on the 2 major Billboard charts. Kill This Love ranked at #66 on Billboard's list of the 100 best songs of 2019. Following the EP's release, Blackpink performed at the 2019 Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival on April 12 and 19, 2019, making them the first female K-pop group to do so. The group's Coachella set was well received by both critics and fans alike, with Gab Ginsberg of Billboard calling the show electrifying and unforgettable. On April 22, 2020, it was confirmed the group would be working with Lady Gaga on her 6th studio album, Chromatica. Their collaboration, Sour Candy, was released as a promotional single on May 28, 2020. On the Billboard Hot 100, the song debuted at #33, giving Blackpink their first top 40 hit and becoming the group's highest charting song in the US at the time, as well as the highest charting song by a K-pop girl group. In Australia, the song debuted at #8, becoming Blackpink's highest charting hit in the country. On May 18, 2020, YG Entertainment announced the group would release a pre-release single in June, followed by an additional single release between July and August to promote their first Korean studio album. The single, How You Like That, was heavily teased on social media in the lead up to its digital release on June 26. It peaked at #1 on the Gaon digital, download, and streaming charts for 3 weeks. How You Like That became Blackpink's 5th song to chart on the Billboard Hot 100, peaking at #33, and its music video broke 5 Guinness World Records. The song ranked first in YouTube Music's Global Top 10 Songs of Summer 2020 and won Song of Summer at the 2020 MTV Video Music Awards, making Blackpink the first Korean female act to win at the award show. On July 23, YG Entertainment announced that a second single, Ice Cream, with American singer Selena Gomez, would be released on August 28. Ice Cream debuted and peaked at #13 on the Billboard Hot 100, making it Blackpink's highest charting song. Its debut at #39 in the United Kingdom made Blackpink the Korean artist with the most top 40 hits, 5 in that region at the time. Blackpink released their first Korean studio album, The Album, on October 2, 2020, with Lovesick Girls as its third and main single. Leading up to the exclusive video premiere of their music video for Lovesick Girls, Blackpink appeared on YouTube's new original music show released as its first featured artist, which included unfiltered access moments of the group. The album peaked at number 2 on the Billboard 200 in the UK Albums chart, making Blackpink the highest charting Korean female act on each. The album also set a first-week album sales record for a Korean girl group, with 590,000 copies sold in just one day after the physical album's release. Blackpink became the first-ever million-selling K-pop girl group with the album, selling approximately 1.2 million copies in less than 1 month after release. Blackpink performed Lovesick Girls on Good Morning America and Jimmy Kimmel Live in the United States on October 21. The group's first documentary film, Blackpink, Light Up the Sky, premiered on Netflix on October 14, 2020, and covered the 4 years since the group's debut in 2016. The documentary included footage from their training days, looks at their home lives, behind-the-scenes stories and interviews with the members, as well as glimpses into the making of the album. On December 2, Blackpink announced their collaboration with YouTube Music for their first livestream concert. The live event, dubbed The Show, was initially set to take place on December 27, 2020, but was rescheduled to January 31, 2021, due to new COVID-19 pandemic regulations introduced in South Korea. The concert featured the first-ever live performances of several songs from the album. In March 2021, Rosé made her solo debut with her single album R. The album sold 448,089 copies in its first week, the highest for a Korean female soloist. Its lead single, On the Ground, was a commercial success, peaking in the top 5 domestically and becoming the highest charting song by a Korean female soloist on the US Billboard Hot 100. It was the first song by a Korean solo artist to top the Billboard Global 200 and earned Rosé 2 Guinness World Records. The album's second single, Gone, peaked in the top 10 in South Korea as well. Lisa made her solo debut with her single album Lisa in September 2021. The album sold over 736,000 copies in its release week in South Korea, making her the first female artist to do so. The music video for its lead single of the same name recorded 73.6 million views on YouTube in first 24 hours of its release, becoming the most viewed music video in the first 24 hours on the platform by a solo artist. Both Lisa and the album's second single, Money, were top 10 hits on the Billboard Global 200. On July 6, 2022, YG Entertainment announced that Blackpink was in the final stages of recording for a new album, with plans to record a music video in mid-July and release a new song in August. They also confirmed that the group would embark on their second world tour at the end of the year. On July 12, YG Entertainment revealed that Blackpink would hold a virtual in-game concert called Blackpink, the virtual in PUBG Mobile from July 22 to 30, including performances of the group's hit songs as well as a special track titled, Ready for Love, to be previewed during the event for the first time. Ready for Love was released in full with an animated music video on July 29. On July 31, it was announced that Blackpink would release a pre-release single titled, Pink Venom, on August 19, ahead of their second album in September, followed by an accompanying world tour, which began in Seoul on October 15 and is expected to run through June 2023. Upon release, Pink Venom topped the Billboard Global 200 for 2 weeks, becoming the first #1 song by a girl group as well as the first Korean song to top the chart for multiple weeks. It peaked at number 2 on South Korea's Circle Digital chart and number 22 on the Billboard Hot 100 and became the first song by a K-pop group to top the ARIA Singles chart. On August 28, Blackpink performed Pink Venom at the 2022 MTV Video Music Awards, making them the first female K-pop group in history to perform at the show, and won the award for Best Metaverse Performance for the virtual. On September 16, 2022, Blackpink released their second studio album Born Pink alongside the single, Shut Down, which became their second song to top the Billboard Global 200. Shut Down peaked at number 3 on the Circle Digital chart and number 24 on the Billboard Hot 100. Born Pink debuted at number 1 on the Circle album chart with 2,141,281 copies sold in less than 2 days of tracking and became the first album by a K-pop girl group to sell over 2 million copies. In the United States, Born Pink debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200, the first album by a female Korean act to top the chart and the first album by a female group to do so since Danity Kane's Welcome to the Dollhouse in 2008. In the United Kingdom, Born Pink also became the first album by a K-pop girl group to reach number 1 on the UK Albums chart. It marked the first time a girl group simultaneously topped the album charts in the United States and United Kingdom since Destiny's Child Survivor in 2001. On October 21, it was announced Blackpink would headline BST Hyde Park in London on July 2, 2023, making them the first K-pop act to headline a major UK festival. In December, the group was named 2022 Entertainer of the Year by Time magazine. On January 10, 2023, it was announced that Blackpink would be one of the headliners for the Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival, set to perform on April 15 and 22 and become the first Korean group to headline the festival. On January 28, Blackpink performed Pink Venom and Shut Down with musicians Gautier Capuçon and Daniel Lozakovich at the L'Égalité Pieces Jean's charity event organized by the First Lady of France, Brigitte Macron, in Paris. On January 2, 2023, YG Entertainment announced that Jisoo would debut as a solo artist within the year and was in the midst of filming a music video. On March 5, teasers were uploaded to Blackpink's social media accounts, confirming that her project would be released on March 31, 2023. The album sold 1 million units in its first week, becoming the third female soloist in history to do so in the 2020s, following Taylor Swift and Adele. Nevertheless, there will be no other Blackpink and they are the standard, and we can even say that they made K-pop more famous internationally. Also, let's support Jisoo for her solo and keep loving Blackpink.